Welcome back, everybody. Live and let fly. What's going on?
Hey.
Howdy.
Yellow.
I'm good.
How you doing
man.
this evening, everybody? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's been a minute since we've done this.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Sure feels that way.
Does. Time is weird. What even
Nebulous
is it?
even.
You know?
That's right.
Nebulous even.
It's only been 2 weeks since people heard the last episode, though. So,
Fair.
It hadn't been that long. A couple weeks.
As we say, nebulous, man.
It's extremely nebulous.
Yeah, time is all a matter of perspective, you know?
What is it? It's a flat
That's right.
circle. What's that from?
That's from
Come on.
HBO series.
True Detective?
True Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all Jeremy
Well,
Bearimy.
It's a flat circle.
I don't really have any kind of banter topic, and we spent 15 minutes before we got on the call, or right when we got on the call, with Heath regaling us of his esports team that he coaches, massive victory. So we're going to call that this episode's banter. Congratulations to your team.
Nebulous's time is.
Yeah.
Nebulous's time is 2 weeks ago. I was not an undefeated head coach.
Yeah.
Now I am.
If you listen really hard, I'm going to edit that entire conversation into the various silences throughout this episode. But it's going to be very quiet. And
Very quiet. Yeah, crank it up, crank it down, to adjust. We got a lot to get through in this session. Yeah, y'all don't know, but I do. So I'm telling you, we had a lot to get through. So let's just do it. Is that okay with y'all? If we just play some Starfinder?
Listeners,
Do you
what do
have
think?
any burning
How do you
things
feel?
on your mind that you need to get off your chest before we start?
Zach, how are you? I didn't
Man,
know.
fair to Midland. I'll be honest with you.
All right, fair to Midland. All right.
Can I tell you, can we talk about the systemic issues of politics and religion?
So, anyways, how
rather
about
we
that
didn't.
Starfinder?
Fucking rather we did not.
Okay, all right.
This is
Well,
not
then,
the
no,
venue for that. I mean,
Not-
obviously, I love a good political conversation, but not here, not in this venue.
Worst banter ever.
Fucking deal with it. I don't know what to
We
tell
have
you.
to have extremes so that they can appreciate when we have a solid ass banter. Okay,
Sure.
this is
Yeah.
True
this
enough,
is a
true
low.
enough.
This
Yeah,
is a
y'all,
valley, so
y'all
you can
take the
appreciate
banter
the
for
peak.
granted, and we just have to take it away from you sometimes so you learn the value of $1.
Yep.
So I'm sitting here thinking, from what Emily just said, a solid ass banter. Where's the hyphen?
Don't worry about it. It's a
Solid
nebulous
ass.
hyphen.
It's solid
Well,
ass.
it was not a
between
solid
ass.
space ass banter because we've talked about ass and not at all.
But it's
we
Emily.
could. We listen.
Right.
Little do you know, it's all one word.
Any
actually.
and all discussions could at any time devolve into ass banter. So let's. All right. Here's the fucking deal. All right. Last time I'm gonna let fly.
Yeah.
You were in the middle of a Defrex hall, a herd, a drive, as it were, right? And after successfully keeping all of the Defrex alive, right? So I mean, I believe we're sitting pretty. Y'all remember how many head of Defrex you currently have?
100.
That's right. You have 100 Defrex with you. Well, you came across a mother Defrex and her 9 pups. The mother Defrex appears to be stuck in a sort of tar pit. Now, you are all kind of above that, kind of at the top of a...
None of us are above the work of tar.
Indeed. You come across this Defrex mother who is in a 15-foot by 20-foot pool of scalding, bubbling mud. Right?
Oh, no.
Good cooked.
She is thrashing about. Her head and claws are kind of above the surface, but it looks like she's sinking. And it's, again, this muck is like smoldering. Okay, she's probably burning as well. Her 9 pups are crying out from the top of this embankment, and doesn't seem like she's going to survive without your intervention, right? So beyond this mud pit, you all see 3 large mounds that are riddled with some strange holes, which are belching gas out of them.
Fuck,
And that
man.
is currently where we find ourselves.
Well, I mean, there's only one thing to do, right, guys?
Go back to bantering. I
No.
mean, this feels bad. I mean,
No,
line
we are
up.
not
Put her
going to
down,
old
huh?
yeller this situation. God.
We gotta put her out of her misery. She's burning in scalding hot mud.
For what it's worth, your herd recognize, I think I mentioned last time, like recognize kind of the cries of one of their own, and they've all stopped. And they're kind of like looking to you to see what you're going to do.
Right.
If we don't save this Death Rex, our herd will lose faith in us and abandon us.
Yep.
Sure, that's how herds work.
That
but,
is.
Let's.
Do we have any rope?
Yeah. I don't.
surely we've got 50 foot of titanium rope somewhere around.
Yeah, well, we did whenever we pulled your
yeah,
vehicle
that's
out
right.
of the pit.
That's
So
right.
we still have
didn't
that.
just leave that either. So, oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's mosey on down into this gulch here.
All right, so the gulch down there is about 30 feet down. So if you want to make your way down there, you can certainly do so. You all need to roll an athletics check.
She. I can do that.
I don't really want to do that.
Prefer not to.
Yeah.
I can tell you I have a +0, so it's not
Same.
going to be great.
Not fucking 20 on that.
Oh, nice.
I can tell you I have a +9, but I rolled a 2.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, I have a +0, but I also rolled an 18.
I rolled a 6.
A 6 total.
Yeah.
All right, so Roland, you got an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Who
I
else
did
got an
too.
18?
Me?
Tia got an 18. All right,
Vincent crit.
Gadrick,
Gadrick got an 11.
an 11. All right, Vincent got a crit, so what's that total?
26.
26. Okay, and Morgan got a 6, right?
Yep. A gentle person 6.
Indeed. So here's the deal. Those of you who rolled over a 15, you are able to descend without any issues. However, those of you who rolled under a 15, so Gadrick and Morgan, you both slip on your way down and take a tumble, as it were, and you're going to take some damage. You can take a little damage.
10d6.
It's only damage, though.
Stop it.
9 damage.
Oh,
9
shit.
damage.
That is definitely
I-
more than I thought
I
it was
feel
going
like
to be.
three-
with
3d6,
John's
so-
crit, he's athletic enough. He catches those.
I mean,
who-
I would like
who
to.
fall.
If,
That'd be nice,
if that's
wouldn't it?
possible.
But unfortunately,
That'd be
do you like
nice,
my
wouldn't
shirt,
it?
by the way? I got this nice, like, I thought this was very apropos.
That
It's
is. I
That
do
is
appreciate
okay. I
that.
see
Sort
it
of like
now.
a-
Yeah.
a ranchier.
I'd like it
rancher
better
looking.
if you reduce that damage a little bit.
Well,
You know
too
what?
fucking bad.
I
son.
agree. Right now, that shirt is fair to middling. If you
Yeah.
reduce
There
that damage,
it
it'd be A-okay, buddy.
Too bad. I'll take the fair to middle in this. You know. So yeah, y'all make your way down. Which way down are you going? Position yourselves at a
I would
square at
like-
the bottom
I
of the
figure we
ravine.
would work our way down directly south and then walk over to the pit, so as not to slide into the pit had we failed.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like so, like down this way.
All right. So hey, are we all down where we want to be?
Yes.
Well, as you all descend down into this ridge, these big, like, mounds that you see that were all bubbling gas, as soon as you all step down in here, they all erupt, and out of it come 4 fire slugs, let's call them. Okay, and that's gonna require everybody to roll initiative.
Stop.
Yeah. Sorry, that was the flattest, saddest addition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it that has made it through 3 different. Oh, it's good times. It's good times, y'all.
Okay. Everybody got your... What do we get in initiative?
I don't really want to share with the class.
Same.
I'm embarrassed.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go first. I got a 9. I got a 9. Okay, we just
You got
flipped
a
that
9.
6 from earlier. I got a 9.
Oof.
I did
Well,
too.
Another 9 for Hestia. Okay.
5 from me.
5.
Actually, that would be a 10 because my sheet is not updated. I have a +1 to initiative.
Hey, there you go. Way to go. 15.
I just updated you there. Okay, congratulations on your 10, Morgan.
Thank you. Thank you.
23
Okay.
for Gadrick.
23 for
Nice.
Gadrick. Very nice. Very nice.
Yep.
All right, so at the top of this round, you see the Mother Defrex sort of thrashing around. And as this smoldering, bubbling muck kind of starts searing her skin, she cries out as she is going to take some damage from that. Let me double check how much damage. I think I know. Yep, that's what I thought. Ooh, she takes 6 damage
Ew.
from that.
Yikes.
Looks like it hurts. Okay. That brings us to you, Gadrick. What are you
All
gonna
right.
do, man?
Well, Gadrick is gonna hit him with a good old trick attack. And
Gonna hit
fingers
what with a good old trick attack?
the closest fire slug, flame slug, smoke
Okay,
spewy,
yeah.
sulfur
I
slug.
mean, you could roll. You know, I mean,
I'm gonna attempt a trick attack.
okay.
Let's
Free
see.
action and you
Shouldn't
know.
say, what kind of knowledges do you have, my
Yeah.
digger? We should
Don't
learn
care.
about
Shoot,
these.
mask.
Shoot!
Okie dokie.
I know thing in front. Shoot!
Okie dokie.
Because the thing is, trick attack takes your full turn, does it not? It's a full action.
Yeah, but a knowledge check is a free roll.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Gadrick's gonna think better about it after he shoots and then do the knowledge check. Because I didn't say to do it beforehand. I'm not going back in time to do that. So we shooting, baby. That's a 22 on the trick attack to check the trick.
To check the trick, and so
Yeah.
that is 20 plus CR, right?
Believe so.
That's a successful trick, my friend.
Nice.
Nice.
So now get the attack roll with a natural 20.
Natural 20! Hey!
Yes, what a way to start,
There you
Gadrick.
go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I believe we have to do a confirmation. We've got some listener submitted crits we have to
right.
get to.
Okay, let's roll it again to confirm. 23.
A 23 is a confirmed hit, yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is a critical hit with a ranged weapon, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you want to roll a d6?
Yeah, sure. There's a 3.
This one does not have. They did not submit a name, so this is an anonymous contribution here. It's called Deliver This. Your long experience with deliveries lets you tap into Delivery Zen for your shot and deliver it right where it needs to be to deal the most damage. Triple damage.
It's a pretty big hit.
It's a very big hit.
Very big hit. All right.
That applies to the trick attack too, doesn't it?
I don't know if trick
wouldn't it?
attack damage, does that get doubled in a critical hit?
I think it does, yeah.
Pretty sure it does.
I'll let you decide, Zach, if the trick attack gets the triple, though. That's it. That's your call.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm about it. So let's get that pistol damage. I guess I should have rolled all of these at the same time, but all 3 of those pistol attacks are 1 higher than they're showing on Foundry because I haven't updated my macro on here. So you're looking at 14 plus 8, so 22 plus another 8, so 30 plus 7, so 37 damage.
37 damage is a one-hit kill. You blast it
yes.
right
Oh my
through
God.
its presumably its face, and it sizzles and pops as it falls over dead because it has 0 HP left. Good job.
So after that phenomenal shot, Gadrick's going to think to himself, I wonder what that thing was,
Okay.
and try and do a knowledge check.
Okay. It's a life science.
Yeah. Let's
Dead,
see. I've
though.
got a +3 to life science. Well, hang on. If I don't have any skill points in life science, I can't use it, can I?
Correct.
Then Gadrick just thinks to himself, I wonder what that thing was.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. That's fine. That brings us to this next fire slug, as it were. What's this thing's movement speed? I think it's just normal. Okay, all right. It's got 30 feet of movement speed. So it's going to move in 25 feet and attempt to bite you, Roland.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. All right, that's a dirty 20 to hit your KAC. Does that hit?
Oh, it does indeed.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
I am going to use my new ability of Eclipse Defense for my reaction, and I'm going to basically, if a creature hits me or a creature adjacent to me with a melee attack, and I'm wielding a melee weapon, I can make a melee attack roll against the attacking creature as a reaction. If your attack exceeds the attacking creatures by the KAC plus 8, it's going to deal half damage. And since I've not yet started to attune, because it's not my turn, I don't get the bonus on this. So it's just a flat roll here to see if I beat plus 8. Does a... I rolled a 19 on the die, so that's going to take it to a 26.
Yes.
All right, so as a result, I reduce that damage by half because I'm using one of my revelations called Eclipse Defense. And so anytime that I get hit or a creature adjacent to me gets hit with a melee attack and I'm wielding a melee weapon, I can make this special attack as a reaction, and it doesn't do damage, but if I hit the KAC plus 8, the attack will only deal half damage.
And you have unlimited uses of that?
Reaction. It's a reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it does, in fact, beat that, so it will reduce the damage by half. However, it rolled very poorly on damage, so you'll reduce your 2 damage to 1 damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Okay. All right, that's its turn. Vincent, you're up.
Okay, so Vincent is going to do a guarded step to his west, trying to get into a more advantageous position. Kind of party tactics, real quick. He's going to swing with his tactical baton, so just kind of just schwicks it out, and he's going to go ahead.
Assuming you're taking a 5-foot guarded step there.
Correct. Yeah. I took a 5-foot guarded step to the west.
Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and swing.
Swing with your tactical baton.
Correct. And he's keeping it cash, and like at that moment that he saw Gadrick, just destroy it in one shot kill, he's just, Struth, that's fucking sick, mate. Let me try it. And he gets a
natural one. Okay, roll to confirm that nat 1 there.
Ouch. Yikes.
Yep, let's try.
And John's bad rolling streak continues.
Yep.
I mean, give me a minute. I'm sure I'll make it worse somehow than a natural one.
22.
That is not a confirmed fumble. That is just a fumble.
All right. Well,
So that is
my
a miss.
turn.
Okay. All right. It brings us to this one, who's going to spend its turn moving closer, and it will try to double move. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Morgan, it is your turn. As you start to act this round, you feel a strange, sickening sensation that you can probably surmise at this point may be coming from your unlicensed necrograft. You are going to be confused for 4 rounds. So, go ahead and roll a D100.
Apropos of nothing?
Correct.
Okay.
I told you that was a bad idea.
You don't know what I'm feeling, Captain.
No, nothing bad can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong with putting somebody else's dead body parts in me. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, don't shame him. That's
That's
brutal.
me.
It was
That's
fucking
me
brutal.
talking. Not. No, that's not Gadrick.
Okay, what am I supposed to do, you monster?
Roll a D100.
I always do this wrong. I think that's a 3. If it's zeros, that means it's a 3.
So act normally.
You have a 00 and a
And a 3.
03. Then yes, it's act normally.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Morgan kind of like shakes their heads like, oh, that was a little weird. I would love to do a life science to try and figure out this situation.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it kept rolling. Okay. That is a 16 total.
A 16 total. I don't think that's gonna get it. No.
Oh, probably
Damn.
not. Because why the f- would it?
Wait, didn't we house rule lower the DCs on that?
Yeah, I mean, but still, that shouldn't. I'd be surprised if that got it because we
Quite
rolled.
low.
Yeah.
We decided to house rule this from a 20 plus the CR to a 15 plus the CR, if I recall correctly. Is that
Thought it was 1.5 times the CR.
1.5 times the CR? Okay. Well, that's still gonna get it. That's still gonna get you the name of this creature, which is a Diatha, and it's going to get you one piece of information.
It's a what? Can you say that again?
Diatha.
Okay.
Diatha.
Okay. So one piece of information, eh?
Yeah, these are. It's a type of burrowing fire slug. So, what do you want to know about it?
I'm gonna say special attacks or special abilities. Whatever.
Special abilities. You know that this creature can. It's kind of unstable. Its physiology can become unstable when it is threatened, and it can explode. So if it has really low HP, it can use an ability, essentially, or if it takes damage, then it can explode, dealing damage in a radius, a 10-foot radius burst there.
Okay. So yeah, Morgan would kind of holler out to the rest of the crew, like, if it starts to look like it's destabilizing, move away from it. It's going to explode.
Could just kill him in one hit.
That's the dream. And Morgan, I don't know, man. This is kind of weird. How's the Defrex looking?
The Defrex looks like she's in considerable pain, is thrashing wildly, and her flesh is being singed by this mud. She's slowly burning to death.
Okay.
Trapped in this pit.
I hurl a force disc, because fuck these slugs. We got to get that baby out of there. All animals are babies, BT dubs.
Okay.
So that's a ranged attack. Come on, please roll well, Emily.
Now,
Just come on.
I believe that you are attacking through multiple people here, and so these things will get cover.
The first one will get cover.
The first
If
one will
it
get
ric-
cover.
Yeah.
It'll ricochet
past
to the
that, it'll be
second one. It's
fine.
not going to go far enough because you got to be 15 feet between creatures on that force disc. So you can't get the third one, which is pretty far north, but you can get the two that are in melee range. It just will have a bonus to its AC against that attack roll. You can still roll.
Fudge.
We got a dirty 30?
What?
got-
Yeah, I do. I was like, what? No, I haven't
There
even
you
rolled
go.
yet.
Now, as far as that goes, you can roll a dirty 30 to hit the first one. You can't roll over that dirty 30 because you can make an attack roll against each subsequent creature, I
Right,
believe.
and the second one wouldn't have cover.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't use one dirty 30 and get potentially 3 attacks out. I mean, I just, doesn't work that with multiple attack rolls and such on a full attack or anything like that. So
okay,
that's
so
fair.
you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try something a little bit different because I want to wait until that third one gets into range, because otherwise I feel like this is a spell slot that's wasted. I'm going to first off move action. I'm going to enable my damn necrograft, okay?
Okay.
'Cause if it's going to make me sick, fuck it. I'm going to at least get something out of it. Because if I don't turn it on, it doesn't do me any good. So, move action. I do that.
Okay, remind the viewers at home what benefit you get from that.
So that is going to be, I get, yes, my undead adrenal glands. Essentially, once per day, you can activate an undead, grants you immunity to death effects, energy drain, exhaustion, fatigue, paralysis, sleep, and stunning for a number of minutes equal to the necrograph's mark.
Which is 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to cast Daze on the one in front of Roland, just to see if that works. Just to see. Because if it does, that'd be super awesome. That's going to be a will save for this creature.
Okay.
Assuming it's not mindless.
It's not mindless.
Okay.
It rolled a 9.
That is a fail. It is Daze.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Stays
okay.
for 1 round.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
All right, that's my turn. I feel like that was better than wasting a D30 and a large spell slot.
Yeah.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good turn.
That was definitely a little bit of taking your hand off the piece after you started moving it.
She hadn't rolled it yet.
I know, but I should have waited to tell you what was going to happen.
I love you, Zach, so I'm going to hold my tongue and I'm just going to say, okay, let's move on.
I'm just saying.
I feel like it was more like a wiggle in a spot and then pull it back. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Okay, Morgan, that's your turn. Hestia, what are you and Mantis doing this turn?
Okay, so, first of all, if you recall, during the Defrex drive, we had, or I had described Mantis as having been made small so she could help fly around and do things on the drive. So, since all animals are babies, this is baby Mantis, the hover drone.
Yes.
Yeah, so very tiny and has a fly speed.
Okay.
As a standard action, I'm going to have Mantis, who now has the grease mod, use grease. It's like, as a spell-like ability. So she can spit out grease.
Okay.
Yep. The range is 25 feet plus 5 per 2 levels, so 30 feet. And I can either target one object or do a 10-foot square. Either way, I would only be able to get one of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to grease the back fire slug.
Okay. And tell me, what's going on with that spell?
Okay. You need to do a reflex save.
Okay.
But you cover a solid surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area, when it's cast, succeeds at a reflex save or falls prone. A creature can walk within or through the area of grease at half normal speed with a successful DC 10 acrobatics check. Failure means the creature can't move that round. Same thing, or fall prone.
Okay, so I rolled pretty good on this. I got a 17 on the reflex save.
Okay, that should be
That should
good.
get it. Yeah, that should get it.
I don't know what it would be because it's not an actual spell.
Does it have? It's a spell-like ability. Does it have any effects?
Oh, okay. The DC is 11 plus my drone's dexterity modifier.
Nice.
I think I don't think you got a plus 6.
No way it is.
No.
Yeah. Have a plus 6, yeah.
Okay. Walk within and through the area of grease at half normal speed.
So that's grease is on the slug, it's not on the ground.
So the area is still greased. The creature is still greased, or even if they pass, are they still greased? That's my question.
grease typically remains even if you pass. You just have to roll a check if you want to move, but that is usually when you like have greased an area. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's
don't
still.
know.
I think it's still. Oh, let me ask you this: does it say, Heath, on yours? Does it say target a 10-foot square or one object, or does it say one creature? Probably an object. If it just works just like grease, in which case it would be a 10-foot square.
Yeah, no, it just says it functions as the spell grease.
Yeah.
All right, so you can't target the right.
Yeah, but I should have just done the area.
Well, that's
'Cause,
all
like,
you can do.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, the target is actually like kind of a buff. Like if you target somebody and grease their like clothing and armor, they get a bonus to acrobatics to escape grapples.
Right.
Okay, so tell me about which 4 squares do you want to target?
Like,
I guess-
I would do these 4 right
Yeah.
here.
These down here, so you can move through afterwards.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the grease is active.
So then, even though it doesn't knock it prone or whatever, if it wants to move,
It has to roll an acrobatics check.
right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I've
to-
never done grease before.
Yeah, you know, I haven't either. I think John's done it one time in APA. Like, I think he's greased a couple times.
I've
It's
done it
been a
couple
while.
times.
John's the
But-
cool
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
So I've done it a couple
No.
times.
Yeah.
That,
Not to
that
brag.
grease lightning.
So grease is a standard
Yeah, I don't like
action.
to
I'm
brag
doing
about
master
it.
control, so she can. So baby mantis can grease and then move, which she has
Okay.
fly speed, and then Hestia is just going to shoot and not move. So I sacrificed my movement,
Okay. And what are you shooting
my acid dart rifle,
at?
the nearest bubbins. That's an 18 to hit with the
That's a
acid
hit. That's a
dart
hit.
rifle. Is it? Nice. All right. So that will be 4 acid and piercing damage.
Okay. All right. So it takes it. It takes it all. Looks like it all goes through. Very good. All right. The next in the turn order, we have the other Diatha. I don't know. It's a fictitious name, and it's going to spend its turn moving up. How many feet was that actually? Did y'all see how many that was?
About tree fitting.
I can't
That's
see what the
reading.
total was because of all this extra.
45 feet.
45, that is a double move. So yeah, we're going to call that good. Okay. That's its turn. Roland, at the top of round 2.
I don't like it.
That's where you are, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going to move. Basically, I'll move right here.
Okay,
for
that'll
now.
provoke an attack from the...
No.
Why not?
Oh yeah, it sure will. Yep.
Okay.
I thought
Listen,
you
let
were
me,
just joking
let me
there for
grab
a
that.
second.
I'm moving this out of the way for clarity, but
Yeah, I mean it's important to note that is difficult terrain.
it is difficult
This-
terrain, absolutely. But we are going to take an
Right.
opportunity attack as you move through a threatened square.
Okay.
Fuck me. I don't think that's going to hit, bro. I rolled a grand total of an 8.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. I am going to then attack the one to the very north of me.
Okay.
I'm also photon attuned.
Oh, yeah. Your photon attuning. This is actually your
Yeah.
first round of combat.
Correct.
Photon
So,
attuning. You're going to take an attack. Go for it.
All right. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21's
That's
a
gonna hit. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. All right. Too much. I rolled max damage, so...
What do you add to your damage on that?
Well, I get weapon spec. I get +1 for being on photon mode, +1 for my fire damage shard, and +4 for my soulfire fusion.
A fire is that a new thing?
No, I've had that. The photon crystal is just like a little shard that gives me +1 fire damage.
+1 fire damage.
Yeah.
So what's your attack damage bonus then?
I roll a d4
Uh-huh.
plus my weapon specialization, plus my photon damage for being in photon mode, plus the crystal, the photon crystal, which gives me the +1, and then I have the Soulfire fusion on that, which allows me to add my charisma bonus to it.
So what's your total?
13 slashing damage, 1 fire damage.
Right, but like I'm just curious. Like, if you hit, what's the minimum damage that you're gonna do with that thing?
Okay, it would be.
Like you're getting 1d4 plus what?
Looks like +10 total.
Because that seems like awfully high for a level 4 weapon.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's because I bought that fusion. Like, I mean, I'm getting my charisma bonus plus my weapon spec on it, plus a bonus from photon, plus a Solarian crystal.
It's crazy, dude.
I mean, I rolled max damage, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, 14 is the max I can do. 11 is the least I can do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts for level 4.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Welcome to being on the other side of a Solarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, how is this different from Orin?
Orin's not a Solarian.
But you had a
Trelax is what I'm
slashy
thinking.
sword.
Trelax, but
Wacky
Trelax had like a
sword.
plus 18 to damage or something, like at level 10 or 12. It just seems high. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. It just seems
like a
high.
dump truck.
You know? Yeah, all that goes through, man. You hit. Yeah.
All the fire does too?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, that is my turn. So he just kind of steps into the middle of these 3 things around the dazed one, is easily dodges out of the way of the attack of opportunity, gets in the middle, and strikes to the northern one with a huge hit of 14 damage.
That is, in fact, a huge hit. Yep. Okay, so at the top of round 2, the Defrex is going to take some damage from this fire. Oh man, bummer. Alright, so it's going to take 7 more damage as this acid, or not acid, but just like smoldering goo. Yeah.
Yeah, tar.
Shit, that sucks. It's looking pretty rough. It's barely hanging in there. Its pups are howling. Gadrick, it's your turn.
All right, well, Gadrick, it's part of his good old trick attack that he's about to do, is actually going to move 10 feet south
Okay.
to get opposite of Tia, to get a little bit farther away. And I'll be firing on the dazed one, because it's the only one I have a clean line of sight with, and attempt that trick attack first with a 25.
That's it. Successful trick, rather.
All right, so the enemy is flat-footed against me, and I did a little bit more reading, and debilitating trick, I think it's called, ends up only working if I am successful on the trick and hit with the attack, as far as making it flat-footed to everybody else.
Gotcha.
So it's not just because it's not like he's flat-footed for everybody now, unless I land this attack. So let's see how I do on the roll. It's only a 3 for an 11. Probably
against what?
KAC.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
That's a miss, my friend. I'm sorry.
All right.
Just barely, but a miss.
Can't one-shot all of them.
That's true. I mean, you did one-shot one of them, so that's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
This one is no longer dazed, right? It's no longer dazed. It's going to try to bite you, Vincent, since you are the most convenient target.
All right.
Ooh, that
You can admit it, I'm a snack.
that probably will hit you with a 21 against KAC.
21.
Very
21.
nice, I'll take
yes,
it.
it will.
For 2 damage. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah. Okay.
Right in the cuticle.
And it's your turn.
All right. So, question. I was just thinking, like, whether or not can you actually start a tumble through from a position where there is from a tile where there is currently an ally?
What are you asking?
I'm trying to move to like this right here. And I know that I'll run the risk
You'll
of
take
getting an
3
opportunity
opportunity attacks.
But what I'm trying
If you
to ask
even-
here,
2 rather, because one's already used theirs on me.
This
The
one.
northern one.
The northern one. Okay.
Yeah. I would take.
Also, is
two
the
of
other
them.
not still dazed, or is he done?
He's not dazed anymore.
Okay.
I'm just gonna remain where I am. I'm just thinking about this Dino mommy, and I'm sorry, Defrix mommy. I'm not gonna be able to do anything from where I am at. We're just too crunched in this little passage, this narrow passage. So gonna go ahead and old classic with the tactical baton.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the one to my north.
Okay.
That is 16.
That's a success. That's a hit.
Oh, wow. All right, so that is going to be 9 damage.
9 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it takes all of that.
And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to move. We'll just remain where I'm at.
Okay. Works for me. That's your turn then, huh?
Yep.
Okay, and the southernmost Diatha, it's its turn, and it's going to attack Roland. Let's go for a full attack. 2 bites. Okay, the first attack is a 17 against your KAC.
17 against KAC is a
Yes.
hit. I'm gonna defend.
You're gonna try your
Eclipse
deflect it
defense.
type thing. Yeah.
All right, so that's a 19. That probably doesn't beat KAC by. Oh no! So it's actually a 23 because I am in photon mode now, so I get a +4 to this, an additional +4 to this tech. So that is a 23 against KAC. Does it beat it by 8?
It does indeed.
All right, so I'll take half damage from this.
Okay. The second attack is a 15
Against
KAC.
miss.
That's a miss. All right, so let me roll this damage, and then we'll half it. Okay, so it's 5, so you're going to take 3 damage.
That's the halved.
That's halved, 3 damage.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
All right, and that's its turn. And we're moving to you, Morgan. Roll D100. Just grab some more.
88.
88. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's punch
That's
yourself.
attack the nearest creature,
Oh,
which would
shit.
be Tia.
Okay. This is not my plan at all. I don't know. What do I attack her with?
Whatever you have.
I didn't. Okay.
Just a slap.
I just slap her. Survival knife, I guess. I don't know. Like, I didn't have any weapon out.
Yeah, but nobody had any weapon out, and we're still using weapons on our first turn anyway, so what weapon would you have
then
had
I'm gonna
out?
choose. I'm gonna choose then.
And it
survival
can't-
knife.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Of course, I fucking roll decent. A 19.
Yep, hit.
Awesome. I'm having so much fun. Can you tell? Can you tell how much fun I'm having?
God, confusion.
It's going to
just
be
immediately
4.
buzzkill to anybody who gets confused.
Oh,
4.
yeah.
slashing damage. 4.
I mean, I'm the one getting hit. It'll
I
be
know,
okay.
like
Okay.
Well, I'm your healer. I was gonna try and like do some really cool shit, but nope. That's the beauty of confusion. The end of my
How many
turn.
rounds are you confused for?
I don't know.
2 more. 2 more.
That sucks so bad. I hate when that happens so much.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna have to figure out something to do about that adrenal gland.
Gutter.
Okay.
cut that bitch out.
All right,
That's
so
what I'm
Tia,
gonna do.
you out of nowhere, Morgan just stabs you in the back, literally.
Tia is a good enough person and has enough belief in her friends that she knows that that's very out of character and something must be wrong. So she will take no, I can't guarded step anywhere away from Morgan. I'm just shooting then.
It's still going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Morgan.
I mean, but I'd rather take the survival knife attack of opportunity than the slug one from shooting it up front, you know?
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot my gun.
Okay. At?
The closest slug.
Okay. So are you master controlling, or what are you doing?
No, I'm going to use both of... I'm going to full attack and then have... Because she can only attack me... Or Morgan can only attack me once as a reaction. So I'm going to full attack, and then I'm going to have Mantis move.
Okay. So with your range attack, that will provoke an opportunity attack from Morgan. So go ahead and roll that survival knife.
8 total.
8.
That's
Damn.
a miss.
Oh, I thought you... My bad. I immediately went to damage. I was like, oh!
No.
All right. Well, that is a miss.
Yep.
So that's fortunate.
Yay.
We're okay.
For once, my shitty rolls work in my
So go ahead and roll your
advantage.
first attack, Tia.
It's a natural 1.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay. So confirm that fumble.
Y'all, these fucking slugs are going to murder us.
No, I got
What's
this.
happening?
Roland will take care of business. It'll be no problem.
That's an 8.
Roland will explode and murder all
That's
of
a
us.
confirmed fumble,
Yes, it
my
is.
friend.
It
Let's
is a
get a
confirmed
card for
fumble.
that.
Okay, that is going to be a ranged fumble. Let's see, there's quite a few of these. Roll me a d20, Heath.
12.
12, okay. This one is from parenthetical Eric.
Shout out.
Hello.
Oh, God.
What up?
Is, okay, so Eric is from Columbus, Ohio. This one is called Magic Smoke. Your weapon goes pop and begins to smoke. Your weapon consumes 4 times the ammo and charges until it is cleared, repaired as a full round action.
Until it's cleared
wow.
and repaired.
Christ.
Cleared / repaired, however you know it. Basically, it's until you take a full round to clear your weapon, it would use 4 times ammo for every shot.
Kind
Okay.
of a jam.
Okay.
So,
Well, and that puts me in a pickle too, because like I've
'Cause
already
you're full
declared a full
attacking.
attack.
You've already declared your full
Indeed.
attack. Yeah.
so
Now,
go
I
ahead and
will
roll
say,
your
it
second
seems
one.
to me that the first one would not expend.
No.
That critical fail wouldn't
No,
expend 4,
I
but this
agree.
next one would.
The next one will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have enough shots in that thing left?
I've got enough to do this one. I'm gonna be low,
Yeah.
and that is because I'm full attacking an 11. I imagine that meant.
That does in fact
Yeah.
miss, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Mantis take a flying guarded step.
Okay. A guarded fly.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to the, I guess, the northwestern Diatha, who you, Roland and Vincent, you see underneath its skin that it's like just like starting to like scorch and like bloat, and it's going to use its explosive charge ability. So as a full action, it moves up to double its speed, makes a bite attack, and then triggers its detonate ability. So, first the attack. That's probably going to miss, I imagine, with a 9.
Yep.
However, it does detonate, which is going to deal some
8.
damage to everybody within 10 feet of it, which is going to be both of the other Diathas, Vincent and Roland. So everybody roll reflex saves.
Okay. So 18 on my reflex.
Okay, that's success. What about you, Vincent?
That's 13.
That's also a success.
Okay.
However, let me double check. One of mine rolled a natural 1, so that is a fail. The second one rolled a 9, which is exactly what it needs in order to pass. So it's a low save. However, I rolled max damage. All right, so it explodes. It dies. It's going to deal 3 damage to you, Vincent, and Roland. It's going to deal 6 damage to the westernmost Diatha, and it's going to deal 3 damage to the easternmost.
Well, that could have been
Yeah.
worse.
It, in fact, could have been worse, yes. Okay, Roland, it's your turn.
All right. Roland is going to guarded step to the northwest.
Okay.
I can't do that because I'm standing on a dead body. So he is going to instead use improved feint as his move action.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll a bluff to feint, which I believe is just going to be a bluff check against your 10 plus your sense motive skill bonus, or 15 plus 1.5 the opponent's CR, whichever is higher.
It's going to be 15 plus 1.5 the CR.
All right. Yeah. I get a +2 to this feint because I have my weapon has the feint trait on it.
Okay.
So that's going
Who are you fainting? Which one are you fainting?
I'm sorry, the one in the grease, the one right in front of me.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
a 28. I imagine that's
Yeah,
a
that
success.
is success. What happens? I don't remember.
So they are flat-footed
Okay.
against this attack, which reduces their AC. I just want to make sure I hit, basically. And here comes my attack with the lunar weapon.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit. That's definitely a hit.
That's definitely a hit, yeah.
Let me turn this photon mode off here so it only counts at once. And let's go. So that's 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Well,
That is
11 slashing, 1 fire.
11.
Well, 11 plus 1 fire.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, with 12 HP remaining, you kill it
Yes,
before
sir.
it can explode.
That's what I'm talking about. That is the end of my turn. I'm also, just for clarity's sake, on my second attunement of the photon stage. All right.
Great.
So that's it.
All right. Defrex, as it's thrashing about. All right, that's a success on the reflex save. It is going to take some damage anyway. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's going to just take 2 fire damage. Gadrick.
You know what I'm doing. You know
Yeah,
exactly
you're
what
trick
I'm doing.
attacking this thing. Yeah.
Yep, same thing. Same thing I've been doing before. Same thing I'm going to continue doing. 22 on the trick.
That's a success, yeah.
Nice. And let's see how the attack goes. 12 against flat-footed KAC.
It's a hit.
Nice. All right, so let's see how much damage that does. 7 plus 3, so not quite as potent as his first hit, but a total of 10 damage, and that is flat-footed to everybody else
Yes, well,
until my next turn.
that is enough damage to kill it. However, because it had 4 or fewer HP at the time of the attack, when it dies, it takes that damage and explodes on its way out. So go ahead and roll another reflex save, Vincent and Roland.
All right. I was born in fire.
Edgy.
That's not even really
Were
true.
you though?
No, yeah. That's a 14.
No, it was a fucking ice planet.
Right.
Exactly.
14 for my reflex. I think that's a pass, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, both of
16
you
on
are just going to
reflex.
take 2 fire damage as the thing explodes. All right, so all of these are dead. Mm-hmm. I'm going to just remove them from the turn order. We are still in turn order as we resolve this situation. However, we are still in turn order. So, Vincent.
Okay, so now that they're all dead, we can focus on this Defrix, trying to at least get it out. I don't know if it's a lost cause at this point. It's very well injured at this point. I don't know. I think Vincent he doesn't have any rope himself, but he wants to try to get rope on this around this Defrix or pull it out somehow. And I don't know if this is lost cause or not, but you know what? I will hold my turn.
Okay, holding your turn.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Why don't you move
because there
closer
may be
to
a
it?
way that I can help aid further down the line and step in to aid.
I mean, I just think you should get a little closer. If that, at least move closer to it so you can be there to help pull it out.
Yeah, I was thinking about all the difficult terrain around me, so it's still closer regardless. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead. I'll move. So that is going to be... I have a total of 20 feet, so I can only move 10 feet because of difficult terrain all around me.
Where's the difficult terrain all around you?
The dead bodies.
Yeah, and there's also a dead body underneath Roland.
Yes, so you've moved 15 feet.
No, I can only... I got slow but steady, so I can only move a land speed of 20 feet. Mm-hmm. So 10
you've
feet
moved.
is my difficult terrain. Because it's halved.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move.
Them chonky dwarves.
Well, I can go ahead and move again, and you just downgrade a standard action into a move action. So that's what I'm going to do with this one, and that's going to be another 20 feet. I'm going to move to the southeastern quarter or southwestern corner of the tar pit.
Okay. All right. Morgan, roll a D100.
1.
Act normally.
Okay. I'm going to move. First things first, and I'm going to go ahead and cast a Mystic Cure on that fucking...
None of us are on the thing. Go
Yeah.
ahead, sorry. Yep.
On the Defrex.
Yerp.
Okay.
I feel like Hestia is
That's
like...
a touch spell.
I don't like that. If I'm being honest. It sure
Yeah, I
is.
feel you. I understand.
It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, though.
All right, so here's what we're gonna.
Silver Lightning Sign, Adam.
Yeah, right.
10. I'm just going to also double move because of all the difficult terrain.
Okay.
To get as... Okay. That's 15. And then that's 10. And I'm just going to get over here by... is it, like, close to the edge? Like...
It's where it is, right?
Okay, based
So
on the
if you-
square, then I can get, like, right up to the edge of the tar pit and be adjacent to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then that is...
Yeah.
with my downgraded move or action, that's me there, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Tia.
So, first of all, I think Tia was like keeping eyes, glancing over at Morgan pretty often, having been stabbed by Morgan. And as Morgan bolts over towards the tar pit, Morgan would hear in their head, are you back? Are you well? Well, I guess you're not stabbing me, so I'll take it. And she, Hestia has to spend a round to unjam the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You do. Yeah, don't you?
Or I guess I don't have to. We're not in combat right now. I don't have to.
Right. We're
now.
not shooting
I can
any
do it.
shit.
I can
You
just
got any
make
rope?
sure to do it afterwards. We have rope. I just don't remember who had it.
Well, you were the one that went and helped him get out, so
Okay.
either you or I would think that you do.
I'd feel terrible not having rope on my person right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I had some and deleted it or not, because I had titanium cable. I just don't see it on my sheet.
Like two different people. We had like two different people with titanium cable. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you for sure, couldn't be me.
Either way, I'm gonna move over there, or as close as I can get, so we can try to figure this out. Okay, I can get there. I can use 2 movements. I've got 40 feet of movements.
You're gonna have to roll on that grease.
You are gonna have to roll in the grease an acrobatics check.
Shit. That's right. That fucking grease is still there.
Natural 1.
Oh
Well,
my god.
So I'm gonna fall prone.
Yeah, you're gonna fall
heal
prone.
that shit. God damn.
I slip in my own grease, fall flat on my shearing ass.
Fuck, dude.
But that would have been my first movement, and I can use my second to get up.
Stand up.
Yeah. and
just the sight of this.
yeah, out loud, you just hear Hestia like, whoopsie daisy. That was dumb.
Roland's like trying to keep it together, you know, like
Uh-huh.
we just had a really successful drive, and then like it feels like everybody's just kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know, he knows this isn't the time to chide the team. He's like, it's all right. So everybody just get together and work on getting this Defrix out. You all right, Hestia?
Yes, I'm fine. My pride is wounded.
So I'll tell you, there's multiple ways for you to attempt to free this Defrex. Okay, it's a check, you know.
Right.
And there are multiple different kinds of checks that you can make. Mm-hmm. For example, you could use engineering or survival to construct or find a lasso, net, pole, or other rescue device. Right?
Okay.
You could use life science, stealth, or survival to try to coax the Defrex or stealthily secure it. Or you could use an athletics check to try to brute force the thing out of it.
What about
I know what I'm
diplomacy?
No, you cannot use diplomacy.
Talk it
I'm
into
giving you.
Look,
Defrex.
you convince the Defrex to pull itself up by its bootstraps.
Right.
You know?
Hey, Defrex, why don't you go and get on out of there? Get on out of that pit.
What are you doing down there, little girl?
Just
don't wanna
stop
be
Get
getting
in
on
that
out of
pulled.
there.
You shouldn't be down there. Come out here. All
So
right, well,
basically, if you are, you know, in touch range with this thing, essentially you can use a standard action to perform one of these checks. You're going to need 3 successful checks to remove it, just to take some of the mystery out of this, so you're not attempting things that you know
just
aren't
wasting
relevant.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I cannot get within touch range of this thing without being in the tar.
Quick question, Zach.
Yes.
Am I done with confusion?
You got one more round.
One more round, yeah.
I swear to God, if I wind up hitting this fucking Defrex,
Who knows?
All right, I'm going to just move over next to Vincent and Morgan. And then I would like to, I guess, aid. Morgan, are you going to try to pull it out?
I was going to try and heal it. Because I don't know, how much longer
Nice.
it's going to take us to get it out and how much longer it's got as far as health points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if you want to
what's
heal
up.
it to buy us time, I was planning on it once I get out of my grease patch. I was gonna use engineering to try to find or cobble together a lasso or something like that.
And I got a +6 to athletics. I'm going to try to pull it out.
Right, but you're not by it. So Morgan is going to...
Yeah,
and you
I'm
go
not-
before
I'm not in
Morgan.
range, am I? Fuck.
I mean, you can hold your turn, Vincent, until after I heal it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, so do that. And then, so she can heal and then move, and then you can move up.
That works.
And I'm going to use my standard action to aid Vincent on his athletics check when he goes
There we
on
go.
his turn.
See if I
So
have a 30
that's
there.
your turn then, Roland?
Yeah, I have to roll that to see if I aid now as my standard action. That's 18 on the die, so that will be a successful aid
On an athletics check.
on an athletics check for Vincent.
How are you going to aid from there?
I'm going to grab his waist and pull along with him. I'm going to add extra pull from behind.
Okay, I don't know how the physics work on that.
He's pulling, and I'm pulling him.
Okay, if Vincent steps up to the square in front of you, then that'll work.
Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Then never mind. I'm just going to move there and not do anything.
At the top of the round, the Defrex is going to take some more fire damage. Fails. Fails its reflex. Okay, takes 7 fire damage. Okay, and as it continues to thrash around, it is going to not by its own desire, but it's just going to randomly attack one of you. Ooh, looks like Roland. And let's see if it hits. I rolled a natural 20. I don't know if a trap can crit, technically speaking.
Well, is it the Defrix that's attacking?
This counts as a trap. So, I don't know if a trap can crit.
I don't know either.
For your sake, let's say that it can't, okay? Because this is going to hurt like a lot.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll to defend against this. Put my sword up to try to, mitigate some of that damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20, so that will...
Nice.
That will successfully mitigate that.
Yeah, by half.
Does it do anything to secondary effects?
No. No, it's just going to... Any damage that comes from a melee attack is reduced by half.
Okay.
That's all.
So this is a trap, though.
Right, but it's a melee attack, right?
But it's
rolling an attack roll.
Yeah, if it's rolling, then it would crit, then, right? I mean, if it's going to be subject to the same things, then it would be critting. Okay, this is going to fucking hurt, dude. This is.
I'm good. I'm good.
You are going to mitigate. I've got a.
How much mitigation does that give you?
Half.
Adam? Oh, okay.
So it just reduces it from a crit to a normal.
Essentially
damage.
a normal, yeah.
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 Could have been a lot of dice.
Could have been a lot worse. Hank, give me a second, man. Give me a second to calculate this. This is a Defrex. You know what I'm saying? It's like smacking you. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna hurt. I'm really glad you admitted this. It's gonna end up doing, with your mitigations, 19 damage, and it grabs you.
Oof.
Which, okay, so grabs one target within 10 feet. The grappled or pinned creature moves 5 feet towards the Defrex and falls prone. This movement breaks the grapple and ends the pinned condition. So it's going to move you 5 feet into the mud.
Okay.
And you're going to be prone, and you take 19 piercing and slashing.
I'm not grappled. It's basically just a reposition.
Essentially, yeah. Like it grabs, moves you 5 feet towards it, and then it knocks you prone and ends the grabbed condition.
Face first in the tar.
Face first in the tar. Yes.
My bolo.
So yeah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. Gadrick, you see this happen as the Defrex thrashes. It grabs Roland, smacks him, and pulls him into the pit with it.
Yeah. Bad day for Roland.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bad day for Defrex.
I'm all right.
All right, Roland is going to...
Who?
Gadrick is going to make his way towards the Defrex.
Okay.
Now, you guys may not realize this. Gadrick actually has a 40-foot move speed.
I don't think
So
you can
that's
do
a-
that,
as
man.
much operatives and everything.
That's like a raised mound.
Yeah.
Are those...
It's just difficult terrain.
Oh, those are difficult terrains?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that ruins everything. I hate
I mean,
that.
you can move over them. I thought that they were like cliffs, basically.
Yeah.
Like up.
No,
It was the one we came down from.
Yeah, just the one you came down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just difficult terrain.
Zach, can you move that one creature back in position?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
for clarity, for sure.
All right, well, I can move through up to 20 feet of difficult terrain each turn as if it were normal terrain.
There you go,
Through
buddy.
having the nimble moves feat. So that looks like about, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Fucking operatives, man.
20,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
So to get to there is 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you're good.
So let's see, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that's my first movement. And I'm going to downgrade standard action to another movement for another 40 feet. Now, remind me, the diagonals, it's every other one counts
Every
as
other
10?
one is, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 5, 15, 20 to get to there. And then another 5, 10 to get to the... Yeah, so I can make it up to that corner of the Defrix. And that's my turn. So big sprint around and then through the crowd.
Just Usain Bolt over here.
That brings us to Vincent.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have to scrap the other plan because you're in that spot now, Roland. No fault of your own. And I guess all I could really do is move and grapple, and that would have to be the only actions I could take.
What are you trying to do?
So I'm going to move 5 feet northwest and then 5 feet northeast. That'll position me at the corner end of the tar pit. I want to try to grapple the Defrix to.
Well, just roll the strength check that's built
All right, so
into
here's the
game.
deal. If you
Yeah.
want to move into, within, or out of the pit, you need to roll an athletics check to swim. So,
Alright.
To swim?
yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, I am going to try.
Yeah, because
a
you're
different-
like wading through this like 10-foot deep muck.
Jesus
I'm wondering if I
Christ.
should use my D30. I mean, my D30 on this.
It doesn't count as an action against you or anything. It's part of your movement, but you do
Yes,
have to
right.
pass this athletics check
Gotcha.
to swim.
All right. I'm going to hold off my D30. That is a 9 on the die. That's going to be a 15 athletics check.
You did not meet the DC, so as you move into this pit, you realize how deep it is, and you sink 10 feet down into the bottom of the pit.
Cool. I am
Oh,
underwater. I am under tar now.
You're a fossil.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
So that's a movement
Fuck,
action
dude.
expended. It's a movement action expended.
Okay, yeah. So then at that point, I'm going to swim up because I am not 10 feet tall. Therefore, I am submerged.
Yes, you have to roll another move. You have to just do another move action to try
Yeah,
to
so
swim.
would that just be another athletics to swim?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah, to try to resurface.
I'm cycling
Hey.
through my D20s here, huh?
Hold on, before you do that, I'm gonna use my once a day ability to let you roll that twice.
Oh, my bug. Oh, yeah. All right.
I don't want you to fucking drown in tar.
Dude. Me neither.
I'm telling you, we should have just shot this thing and put it out of its
I'm
misery.
at that point now.
At the beginning, I was like, I would never, and now it's like, I'll kill this thing.
All right, so the re-roll of that first movement for the athletics check is a 17 on the die
No,
now.
it's gonna-
plus 6. That's going to be 23.
It's not a reroll of the first one. He gives it to you that before you roll, so you roll twice and take the better. So
Yep.
this is on
Oh,
your
okay.
second.
All right, yeah, it's an advantage. My bad. Okay. So if that's the case, yeah, it's still a 17 on the die plus 6, 23. So.
Okay, so you are able to swim and move in this. It is difficult terrain. Okay, so it costs you 20 feet to go 10 feet to the surface,
Yeah,
but you can certainly do that.
yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I'm treading
So-
tar here.
Now, for what it's worth, if you don't try to move within the pit, you do not sink any further.
Okay.
Okay, so you're able to wade essentially where you're at without sinking.
I'm
Kind of a
treading tar here.
quicksand.
Sort of a quicksandy situation,
Kinda,
yes.
yeah.
However, it's burning tar essentially.
Exactly. I was just about to bring that up because I want honesty in my game. So, am I taking damage here? I'm
Not
assuming
yet.
yes. No. Okay.
Not
All right,
yet.
Interesting. Okay.
There will come a time.
Will come a time.
That's your turn,
So,
right?
yeah, that's my turn.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Morgan, last round of confusion. Roll me that D100.
50.
Do nothing but babble incoherently.
Well,
okay.
at least
That's
I didn't hit
That's
anybody.
preferable to hitting your
Yep.
friends. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather
Okay.
sound dumb than smack my buddy in the face, you know?
Tia, that brings us to you.
Okay, so we're all in not ideal situations here.
Indeed, you could
and
say
before,
you're in dire straits.
Before we get to my not ideal situation, I just like if it was a movie, I had this image of like we just had Vincent like sink to the bottom of this tar pit, and then because of Hestia's intervention, like I like to imagine there's like a mind meld for a split second. She can feel him submerged under the tar, and it's like, oh no, you don't, and like wills him to pull himself to the top as she just got off her ass in grease. So maybe that's the link between them, is the grease and the tar. She has stood up to move. I will have to roll again because the grease is still there, which is acrobatics, correct?
Yes. Pretty low DC.
Oh, I got it. That's a 17 on the die.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can move through it. It's difficult terrain, but you can move through it.
Okay, so
Be 15 feet to get out of it.
yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'd still have 25 on my first movement, and I can get to Vincent.
Okay.
And what, Adam? What do you want me to do?
Well, Vincent has a high athletic score. He can probably handle the tar pit on his own, whereas Roland has a 0 for athletics and is face first in the tar.
But you're on top of it, or are you
No,
submerged
I'm in it. I'm in it. Like,
Oh,
I'm going to have to
okay.
make a swim check.
You're prone, yeah.
Yeah.
So, which means you're sinking.
Well, I mean, can I help him? Can I pick him up? I mean, I don't have very good athletics.
Is it possible to do a reposition combat maneuver?
I probably wouldn't succeed at it.
Right.
Well, so I wonder about
Right,
how that
yeah.
works with a friendly. Do you still have to beat their KAC +8? Because he
Yep.
wouldn't be resisting.
I actually don't know the answer to that question.
Roland, stop
I don't
resisting. Stop resisting. Let me love you.
Roland, roll over.
Yeah, I want to do. What can I do to help him get up?
I would imagine that, Zach, you have some sort of options there to pull the Defrex out, right?
Yes.
Why can't he use the same option there to
Yeah,
pull me out?
yeah, okay. That works for me.
Okay, which is
You can use
athletics.
engineering or survival to construct
Oh.
or find a lasso net or pole or other rescue device.
Engineering, BB. Let's go.
I'll let you get it on one success on this. Again,
it's
the
not a
Defrex does.
massive Defrex.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, so 24. I got a 12 and I have a plus 12.
That's a success.
Okay.
Yes.
So I like scoop up some vines from that bush I pass on the way and quickly harness a little like makeshift lasso and try to pull him up out of it.
Okay. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, I'm just going with this description until he stops me.
Okay. I don't
so-
know where you're gonna go though.
Well, so it's my turn now, right?
Well,
It is your
Can
turn.
you not stand where he's at?
Right. So basically, he's thrown a lasso,
Yeah.
and I'm going to like grab it.
Now here's the deal. Because you are technically still in this, right? You do have to roll a. I believe it's a. Let me see what that save is. Fortitude. Roll a fortitude save
Okay.
to take half damage on the fire of this burning tar as it's attacking
Alright.
you.
Well, that's a 6 on that
Okay,
fortitude
well,
save.
you're going to take the full damage,
Okay.
which is not bad. 3 damage, not bad. Could be a lot
Yeah,
worse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. All right. So then I imagine because the rope is there, I can use that to bypass the athletics to, I can basically pull myself out as a move
Absolutely.
action. So one move action to stand up, second move action to get out of the pit.
Okay. And
I'm gonna
it's
just move in this
it's
corner.
difficult terrain moving out.
Yeah,
so
I'm just moving
Yeah.
I'm like 5 feet.
Okay.
you know?
yeah.
Does that provoke or anything?
No, it does not provoke.
Are you all right, Captain? Your Lolo is black, not brown.
Yes, no, that tar is not pleasant. I'd recommend avoiding it. I still think we should just put this thing out of its misery, but we're already pot committed at this point. How are you? I saw you take a tumble earlier.
My butt hurts.
All right, that's your turn then, huh, Roland?
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to the Defrex. The first thing it's going to do is roll its fortitude save. It passes its fortitude save, so it can take half. Ooh, that sucks. Ooh, that definitely sucks. So it's take 4 damage, which is not good. This thing is burning to death in this thing, and as part of the trap of the whole thing, it's going to randomly roll to attack, and all 6 of you are actually in range. 1, Gadrick, you are the unfortunate soul who gets the swipe from the Defrex this turn.
All right.
Okay, that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's got you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. For 16 slashing and piercing damage, and it grabs you and pulls you. Yeah.
I thought that was only on a critical.
No. That's
So-
just what it does. That's the trap.
So it pulls me into the tar, or it pulls me 5 feet closer to it, because I'm already in an adjacent square.
You are in an adjacent square, but it's going to pull you 5 feet towards you and knock you prone.
So every hit does that, crit or no?
So
Correct.
So I guess what I'm wondering is, like, if I'm already adjacent to it, how is me moving to another square adjacent to it being pulled towards it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, let me read you the entire text of the thing. It says that the initial effect, it deals thrashing claws and fangs, does the damage, 1 target within 10 feet of it. Secondary effect, it grabs you, it does the damage plus a grab. The grabbed or pinned creature moves 5 feet towards the Defrex and falls prone. You can't share a square with it, can you?
No. Which is why I'm wondering how I would be shifted to the side if I'm already as close to it as I can be.
I understand. I understand.
Now, if I was 10 feet away, it makes sense. You know?
I understand what you're saying. What I am attempting here is the spirit of the trap, but I don't see how it could pull you. I mean, that's technically towards the thing, but I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. So, in order to avoid any further delays on this thing, you're just going to be prone. However, you're going to remain pinned. You're going to remain pinned. So, you will have to roll an acrobatics check to escape that grapple or pin.
Okay.
Is that a fair compromise?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Gadrick, roll a acrobatics check.
All right. I've got a plus 15,
Okay, it's pretty good.
so 35.
That will successfully escape the pin. You are
Okay.
prone, and you have your turn.
Okay. Well, I am going to. What is it? It's a racial benefit.
Moxie?
Oh, Moxie. Yeah. I'm gonna stand up from prone as a swift action.
Get up.
That's a racial trait.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Nice.
Moxie.
Very nice. Okay.
So once
Got
I'm
both
up
your
there, you said
actions.
there was an option to like sneakily try and like stealthily.
Yeah,
Pull it out, like,
that's a weird thing. It says stealthily secure. I assume the rescue device. So I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Like while it's distracted, you slip the lasso over its neck.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, there we go.
Let's call it
perfect.
that. You can roll a stealth check if you want.
All right, stealth's plus 17, and that is a 37.
That's a success. So that's our first
Fucking
success on this. So we got one success. Okay.
And that is Gadrick's turn.
Very good turn. I like it. Vincent, the top of your turn, I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Sure. All right. Let's get that fortitude out of the way. That's going to be 17.
Oh, you beat the DC. You're going to take half damage. Not bad. 2 damage.
All right.
That's not bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
2 fire damage. Now you are on top of you're in the pit, which is difficult terrain. If you want to move, you're going to have to roll an athletics check to try to swim, which doesn't count against your actions. It's just an athletics check to be able to successfully maneuver around in here, and you'll still have both your actions.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going to want to move, right? Like,
yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm tired of treading tar. That is a 3 on the die, plus 6. That would be 9. So, yeah. I'm sure I failed that.
You do fail it, and if a creature that fails this check gets pulled to the bottom of the pit.
Son of a bitch!
God damn it.
Verbatim.
I can only save you so many times.
Okay.
On his way down, just like grabs Morgan's ankle and just pulls him down too. No.
Don't do that. Nope. Dislike.
You have another action to try to surface.
Yeah, I'm going to swim back up.
You
I'm
can
gonna
swim back up, so go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Hold on. I'm hunting my dice here. I'm hunting for the die that's going to get me out of this tar pit. All right, let's try. Okay. Fuck! 2 on the die, so that's an 8.
Okay.
Dude, what is happening to you?
You are stuck at the bottom. Vincent's struggling in this tar. I mean, he's sinking. He's
John.
floundering.
John
I'm
has been
struggling too.
John has been
cold for weeks.
Cold.
Get some new dice, buddy.
Get some new dice. Morgan, you are no longer confused.
Hallelujah. Okay, question.
Come join the fun, Emily.
Yeah, come jump in this tar pit.
Hey, man. Hey, welcome to the combat.
What is the... All right, so we can do the sneaky thing. We can do... What are the
Engineering,
odds?
survival, life science, stealth, athletics.
Okay, so... What's the life science do? Because I would do that.
Coax the Death Rex to interact with it, I assume.
You
Is
do
that
like
an
the
action?
That is a standard action, yes.
It's like the Fantastic Beast thing where you make the mating call, you know? Try to seduce it out.
Right here, I'm going to throw this at you. If the thing dies, can I cast Stabilize on it?
Good question.
Yeah,
Can you stabilize the trap?
But it's going to keep burning. It's going to keep burning though.
Yeah.
So it would like.
Yeah, it'll still be in a bubbling hot tar pit.
All right, then I'm just going to fucking heal this thing that keeps murdering us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was...
I think that's a
my
really
plan.
wise idea. I'll be honest. I think it's a very good idea.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to attempt this. In Starfinder, as a move action, you can use survival to attempt to handle an animal. It works the same thing as a diplomacy check to change a person's initial attitude, but you use survival for the animal. As long as the animal has an intelligence score of 1 or 2. Does it have that?
It does.
I would like, as my move action, to attempt to change, to attempt to make it at least not hostile.
That's smart.
It's
smart,
fighting for its life.
Just,
you know,
because of the nature of this trap.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
I heal it for, God damn it, 5 points.
5 points is 5
That
points.
is the end of my turn.
You should move. You should get out of there.
Yeah, you could get out of range.
yeah. You need to
That
get
way
out of range.
That way it doesn't drag you into.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a murder
You want to
trap.
get
at this
you want to
point.
get at least 10 feet away.
I don't want to move that far away from...
But you can move back
You
in.
can move back in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm 10 feet away.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
That's actually really, I know it doesn't feel good, but that was actually a really good play. A really good play. Tia, it's
To
your turn.
heal it?
Yes.
Okay, so I made a lasso last time. Like the engineering thing. Are we just trying to get successes?
Yeah, you need 2 more successes. You can roll engineering again if you want.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm best at. So, I mean I'm just trying to figure out what the act of that is. You know.
Well,
So
now
I'm,
you're using your physics to like fulcrum this thing out with the
Yeah.
deal that you.
Okay, so I've got the lasso already. I try to like lasso it and start tugging on it to get it out of there somehow, or loosen a leg up. You know.
Yeah, I mean the flavor of what's happened so far is you made this thing, you threw it out. I used it to get out, and
Right.
then while the thing was distracted, Gadrick grabbed it from behind and looped it around its back.
Yeah.
So now you're using like lever and physics
Right, because it's
action
not
to pull it.
because it's not athletics. I'm not just tug of warring it. I'm
Right,
like
right.
putting it like under my foot and wrapping it around my thing, like getting weird ways
Yeah.
to like increase the amount of leverage that my
Right.
frail body can put out.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Just needed to talk myself into it. Okay, that's really good. 17 on the die with a plus 12, so 29.
Yes, that's a success.
Let's go.
2 successes.
We're close.
Very
One
close,
more.
Roland. It's your turn, man.
Okay. I am going to. Gadrick is not prone, right?
Gedrick is not
Stand it
prone.
up.
All right. Boy, oh boy. Okay. I am going to move around to Gadrick and assist, I guess, in a stealth check. I'm going to use my action to aid another with a stealth check. So I'm going to aid him for my action for his stealth roll.
Okay. You can do that. I think that I may have made a mistake on the process of this trap, right? So I want to clarify. Y'all tell me if I'm reading this right or wrong. Because I was reading an or and it's not an or, it's an and. So it says disable engineering or survival to construct or find a lasso, net, pole, or other rescue device. Life science, stealth, or survival to coax the Defrex to interact with the device or stealthily secure it. And athletics to move the animal 10 feet and free it from the mud.
So we've constructed it with engineering.
Mm-hmm.
We've attached it with stealth. Now we need an athletics to get it to
That's
pull,
how
to actually pull it out.
how I'm reading it. Is another stealth check wouldn't cut
What
it.
else am I attaching?
Right.
Yeah.
You've done the other
right,
two.
right.
Okay,
Now
but
it's in athletics.
but
What's your athletics?
Plus 9.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
it's
aid.
doable.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
try
gonna aid
it.
him. I'm gonna aid him on athletics.
there
instead.
we go. That's what I like. That's what
And
I
I'm
like.
gonna hold him and pull him back.
Yeah.
Do I need to move behind him to do that? Here, let me get behind his butt.
Okay.
And fucking,
Now it is a tug of war.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
All right, so I have a +0 on athletics, but I get a +2 as a racial feature to any aids that I want to do. It's called cooperative, so I get a +2 bonus to skill checks for the aid another action.
Okay.
And so that then makes it a successful aid.
Very good. Okay,
Like
so
just
Roland,
because of that +2?
Gadrick,
Yes.
you lined up. Roland, you're right behind Gadrick. You're pulling on him. Gadrick, you're grabbing the rope. You're getting ready to pull. We get one more Defrex round, I believe, before your turn. So, it fails. It fails. So it's going to take 7 damage, which is really good because it might not have lived had Morgan not healed it just then. And
So it's looking rough.
It's dude. Oh yeah, it's dying. Roland, you're not in range. It's just Vincent. Vincent.
Am I not?
Nope, that's 15.
Yeah, but
It's
Gonna
15.
step on Vincent's head. That's
It's
what
15.
happens.
So it'd be Gadrick, Vincent, Tia, and
Mantis is flying too.
It says 10.
it says 10. Mantis is in range then. All right.
How tall is this thing?
All right, it's Gadrick. It's gonna hit you, man.
God damn it, dude.
It's all right. It's all right. We got
No,
this.
it's not.
Why not?
Alright. Because I need you to be up.
Kip up, baby.
Yes,
Can't
if you can
pull
get
me any
out,
closer.
if-
He's going to
if
knock
you-
me prone. If I can get out, then I stand up and pull.
All right.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna hit, man. I mean, it rolled a natural 15. It's got a plus
Yeah.
just 28.
I'm gonna do Eclipse Defense while I'm got my arms wrapped around him like I'm riding a motorcycle behind him. I'm gonna my sabers is gonna come up and try to defend.
Can you do that?
Why couldn't I?
You're adjacent, right? So it's a creature adjacent to you.
Yeah,
Does the attacking creature have to be adjacent, or the defending
No.
creature?
it just says as a it says if a creature hits you or a creature adjacent to you with a melee attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like bodyguard.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to be a 23, 27 to beat the KAC plus 8.
Of mine?
No, of the creature, the Defrix.
Well, I mean, the Defrex is technically a trap.
Yeah, but it has an AC,
it has,
right?
The Defrex has an AC that does not hit the AC plus 8.
All right, well, I tried.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Like that.
Not one bit.
11 damage. I rolled 3 1s, a 2, and 2 3s.
Okay,
I do like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So you take 11 damage. Yeah, you are going to be knocked prone, right? And, but your turn, you can kip up as a swift action.
Am I still grappled? Still need to do that athletics
Oh, yeah.
to get out of?
You need to roll an athletics check. Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Let's,
Technically, this aid would be against this. It's your next athletics check.
oh, is it?
Yeah. So I'm going to try to help people get out of
Okay.
this pen.
Yeah, well, I would
Awesome.
imagine Roland would if he saw Gadrick,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a 14. So with the aid, makes it a 16.
That's not going to do it. No way.
does not.
Does
even
not break the
close.
grapple?
No, it's not even close. It's
No,
10
no,
plus
no, no,
its
no.
case.
It's not an athletics. It's an acrobatics check.
Oh, hang on. Let me re-roll that then.
Acrobatics check to escape the grapple.
Oh, well then you do not
so
have
then-
the aid. You do not have the aid.
You don't
I
have
don't
the
have
aid.
the aid, but I got a 31.
And
There you
that's
go.
success, which will allow you to
All right.
kip up as
Yep.
or moxie or whatever, swift
to stand
action,
up.
and you will get Roland's aid on this athletics check to pull this thing out so we can get the
Let's
fuck
say
out of here.
push it, since like that it's already moving towards Hestia. He's going to just kind of give it the little extra push, right?
I don't like that. We just need the success, and I don't want to have the flavor of us pushing it forward and then falling in.
Okay, it just doesn't make any sense, but sure.
I mean,
Let's get it out of
Hestia
the
got the
goop
rope
and-
around it. Okay, all right, with
And
that.
then you had an engineering check to like pull it towards her.
We'll count that Hestia's engineering check as getting the rope around it. She rolled the initial engineering to fasten the rope for Roland.
To get me out.
Okay, so let's call her engineering check getting the rope around the thing. Okay, Gadrick got the stealth to coax it, so it's good to go. So Gadrick's got a hold of it now. The rope, regardless of where it is, the lasso's there. Just grab the thing and pull it, man.
So that is going to be a 22 with Roland's aid.
DC 21.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Okay.
That is
Thank
a
you, sweet
success. You and Roland, with your combined strength, managed to just wedge this thing out of there.
And my
Okay.
lasso.
Yeah,
And my
furries
boat.
unite.
furries unite. Absolutely, it's gonna pull y'all back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As you
It
try
was
to
all the furries.
But this thing gets out. It whimpers, and it looks at you all, and realize what's happening. It looks up at its babies. Its 9 babies howling up on top of the ridge, and climbs up onto the ridge.
Before it does that, as it's looking at us, Roland pulls out his pistol and shoots it right between the eyes.
Roll to attack.
We've done all this work. He's joking.
I assume. However, the Defrex waits for you all. You still need to get Vincent out of this muck.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's a fair trade.
Nah.
Just leave Vincent.
Vincent,
We got
it's your
the
turn.
trade.
That's fair.
For fuck's sake,
That's fair.
roll
Should have been nicer to me. Just no,
roll a
leave him
fortitude
there.
save first.
Leave him there.
Roll a fortitude save.
I'm going to try a different dice this time. Okay, 11 on the dice. That's going to be a 17.
That's a success. You're gonna take half damage in the fire.
Yep.
I've dropped my D4. That's gonna be a fun thing to find later. Okay.
Or not.
So you're gonna take 4 fire damage. Now, if you want to swim, which I assume that you do, roll.
I'm
an
thriving right
athletics
here,
check.
actually. I'm just... No. Okay,
This is my tar pit now. Vincent La Brea.
Yeah.
Took me a minute. I got there.
Alright, okay. Oh, that's a that fucking 20, my friend.
That's a
There we
fucking
go.
success.
There we
Finally.
go.
Okay, you managed to swim up to the top. And that's going to allow you to swim. I assume you want to get out of the tar pit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So Vincent
Yeah.
comes crawling out of this thing,
Yeah, crawling.
covered in
completely
tar,
blackened in
singed
tar.
from the burning of it all. And you have managed to free this Death Rex, which will actually add the mother Death Rex and all 10 of her and all 9 of her babies to your herd.
Heard.
Correct. It's going to give you a total.
Is this like
Extra 10.
Is this like Game of Thrones? We each get our own baby Death
Yes.
Rex to raise,
Yes, it is.
protect
Death
us, and be a
Rexes.
We're gonna
symbol of the
war into
stories
some
and wars
Death
to come.
No, but
Yarp.
it does give you it does give you bonus 10 hurt ahead of Death Rex to
Right.
turn in to Carm and Adani.
No, I like my idea better.
You already have a pet.
I have a robot. Thank you.
I want more.
You literally you'd
want
be
more.
giving both of your actions away to try to move both of your pets. It's just
I'll fucking do it.
Tempt me with
all
a
right.
good
You
time.
know what? We'll fucking see you, folks.
Right.